Hey guys! So you've probably heard of the Too Faced Sweet Peach collection. It's quite old actually. I don't know, but in Switzerland for some reason you can't buy all of the products from the collection. Don't completely understand that, but whatever. So basically I wanted to try out the Sweetie Pie bronzer because I just thought it was such a creative idea to turn it into a little cake, and I don't know, that just like blew my mind. I just felt like it was really cool, so I wanted to try it out, if you know what I'm saying. Since I can't get a hold of it anywhere here in Switzerland, I just thought it would be appropriate to do what all of you want to see all the time, which is another DIY dupe video where I try to DIY a dupe. And I have done some of these in the past, so like go check out the playlist because I made one for you. You're welcome. We're gonna head over to the store now and see if we can find some things. So let's go.
So I feel like something like this should work for the bronzer. So I think I'm going to be getting this Essence bronzer and then this slightly lighter like powder for the two colors there. I feel like that should work, and then I still need a blush. So for the blush I'm going to be getting this Mosaic blush because Essence is cheaper than Catrice. So that's the plan.
I am back. So we're going to do a quick vlog haul, although this isn't technically really a vlog. Anyway, what I got is Essence hooked me up. They had the goods. Essence Luminous Matte Bronzing Powder. Oh my god, I just realized somebody already swatched this. That's a little gross. Whatever, I have nothing else, so we're still gonna use it. But for the slightly lighter shade, I couldn't find like a lighter bronzer, so I just got a ordinary powder. This one's new though. Nobody swatched this. For blush, I got the Essence Mosaic blush in the shade The Berry Connection. On the original one, they have like a little bit of gold overspray on top. I found this gold glimmer that you can eat. So it was from the baking section. I feel like if you can eat it, you can for sure slap it on your face without dying. So we got that. I got some Q-tips. I just need more Q-tips, that's all. So I got some chewing gum. I got my favorite Mastermerol mint mix. So that was the haul. Let's bake a makeup pie.
Back at it again with another voiceover. I haven't done this in a long time, but the first thing you're gonna need to do is take your compact and then just remove the pan from the compact because I feel like it's much easier to work like that. So I did that for the bronzer, repeated that for the powder, and then did the same thing for the blush. Next, take any utensil you have lying around and start scraping out the powder of your bronzer, the powder, and the blush. And then I just put that into a little container, so I was just using a little plastic cup. Then take an eyebrow pencil and sketch out the design that you need, but you can also use an eyeliner, whatever you got. Take some rubbing alcohol, mix it with your powder nice and well until you have like a kind of moldable clay consistency, so it's like not too liquid, not too dry. And then I just kind of threw that into the pan with the little popsicle stick, and then I used my X-Acto knife to like trim off the excess, and then I kind of smoothed it out with the back end of my spoon and kind of made the ends like dip down so that way it looks more like the Too Faced bronzer. I don't know, you're kind of gonna have to figure it out yourself, what works best for you. And then I just filled in all the bronzer pieces. Then I moved on to the powder and repeated that again, just kind of, you know, do what works for you, but this is what I did. Maybe something else works better for you, I don't know. Basically, you have to be really careful because you're gonna get some of the lighter powder onto the bronzer, but you can just scrape that away later, so overall it should be fine. So then I repeated that with the blush, and then here we have our bronzer. So to finish it up, I took some of the edible cake gold, picked that up on a Q-tip, and then just like, you know, applied some to my little compact pan thingy. And then I added that into the compact again. Because the glue is still in the compact, I could just like press it on top, close it up, and then I got my bronzer.
So it is the next day and I have let all of the alcohol evaporate. Here's my mirror. Let's go. Hair back, check. Bronzer time. So this is how my little makeup cake looks like. So obviously mine didn't turn out as perfect as the original Too Faced one. Actual pie isn't that perfect either, so I feel like mine's a little more realistic. Just swirling all the colors together. Oh, it's basically just a bunch of gold. Wait, let's try that again. You can slightly see it. Build it up a little. There we go. That is our bronzer that we're gonna be using today. Pop it on my face, see what happens. I'm actually quite enjoying this. This doesn't look too bad. This is a really nice bronzer. I think you only contour the jawline, but like I'm just getting carried away here, so whatever. Here in this little section, there's like, it's white right in the corners there, which is the actual powder. And then there's like some strange layer there that I feel like you have to scratch off to get to the actual color. Bronzer was like $4 or $5. The powder as well, and then I think the blush was like $3 or $4. So overall we spent about like $15, maybe a little less. The gold was another $8. Again, I wouldn't recommend doing that. The first dip will just gonna be gold, and you can basically use it as a highlighter, and then after that it's gone. I was just trying to mimic the actual thing. We only spent like $15, maybe even a little less, and the original I believe is $30. So we got a good deal. We got half price. I recommend it. Go ahead and try it. Make a makeup cake. So if any of you guys recreate this, please make sure to post on Instagram and tag me in it, because I would love to see you guys' recreations. So that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. So if you thought this was a cool DIY, make sure to give the video a big thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel to see more of this face. Follow me on my Instagram, Snapchat, my Twitter. Actually, don't follow me on Snapchat because I barely post anything there, so I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye!